In the bustling heart of a cultural festival celebrating the rich tapestry of their nation's history, two passionate culture enthusiasts, Sara and Ben, find themselves engrossed in a deep discussion about the importance of cultural heritage and the role it plays in shaping national identity. Surrounded by the vibrant displays of traditional crafts and performances, they share insights and reflections on the profound connections between past and present.
Ben, do you ever consider how deeply our nation's heritage is woven into the fabric of our society, influencing everything from architecture to daily customs?
Absolutely, Sara. Our heritage isn't just about preserving old buildings or traditions. It's about understanding the roots that ground us and guide our future. Remember how we were fascinated by the restoration project of the old cathedral?
Question. Ben, in our journey to explore our national heritage, do you think we should focus more on the well-known historical sites or seek out the lesser-known aspects of our culture that are often overlooked? A. Emphasize exploring well-known historical sites, ensuring they remain preserved and appreciated by a wider audience. B. Advocate for seeking out lesser-known cultural aspects, bringing light to hidden histories and traditions that deserve recognition. C. Suggest a balanced approach that incorporates both well-known sites and lesser-known cultural elements.
Answer. B. Advocate for seeking out lesser-known cultural aspects, bringing light to hidden histories and traditions that deserve recognition.
Ben, while the famous sites draw attention, it's often the hidden gems that offer the most authentic insights. By bringing these lesser-known aspects into the spotlight, we can offer a more holistic view of our heritage.
You make a compelling point, Sara. There's so much more to discover beyond the usual tourist paths. Let's plan a tour that includes these underrepresented elements.
As they continue their exploration at the festival, Sara and Ben delve into discussions with artisans and historians, gaining deeper knowledge about the nuances of their cultural heritage.
Look at this craftsmanship, Ben. Each pattern tells a story, a forgotten chapter of our history.
And these stories deserve to be heard. Imagine how much richer our understanding of our culture would be if we embraced all its layers. Question. Sara, should we organize a series of cultural events focused on these lesser-known traditions to educate our community? Or should we collaborate with local museums to create exhibitions that highlight these aspects? A. Organize cultural events that bring the community together to experience and learn about these lesser-known traditions firsthand. B. Collaborate with local museums to curate exhibitions, ensuring educational depth and reaching a broader audience. C. Combine both approaches, using events to gather community interest and exhibitions to provide a more detailed exploration.
Answer. A. Organize cultural events that bring the community together to experience and learn about these lesser-known traditions firsthand.
Sara, by creating events, we can engage people directly, making the experience personal and impactful. It's one thing to see an artifact behind glass. It's another to see it being used or created as part of a living tradition.
Absolutely. Ben, let's make it an immersive experience, where people can not only see but participate and feel a part of our heritage.
With a plan in place to engage their community through a series of cultural events, Sara and Ben begin organizing. They connect with local artists, musicians, historians, and craftspeople, each eager to share their knowledge and skills. The excitement builds as the first event approaches, a traditional music and dance night intended to showcase the rich musical heritage of their nation. The event is a resounding success, drawing a diverse crowd, captivated by the authentic performances and the stories behind them. Inspired by this success, Sara and Ben continue to organize more events, each focused on a different aspect of their cultural heritage.
Ben, the community's response has been incredible. It seems we've tapped into a deep-seated pride and interest in our cultural roots.
It's exactly what we hoped for. Let's keep this momentum going. The next event could focus on traditional crafts and their role in our daily lives historically. Question: Sara, given the success of these events, should we expand our efforts to include cultural workshops for schools, ensuring that young people grow up with a strong sense of their cultural identity? A. Focus solely on community-wide events to keep the broader public engaged. B. Introduce cultural workshops in schools to embed an understanding and appreciation of heritage from an early age. C. Develop a hybrid approach, maintaining large public events while integrating school workshops.
Answer: B. Introduce cultural workshops in schools to embed an understanding and appreciation of heritage from an early age.
Sara, incorporating these workshops into schools could foster a lasting appreciation for our heritage among young people. They are the future custodians of our traditions.
I agree. Ben, it's essential that we instill a sense of pride and understanding in the younger generations. They should know where they come from to better understand where they can go.
Buoyed by their success and the positive community feedback, Sara and Ben implement the school workshops. They witness firsthand the curiosity and enthusiasm of the students as they learn about their national heritage through interactive and engaging activities.
Seeing the children's excitement and engagement is truly rewarding. We're not just teaching them about the past. We're inspiring them to keep these traditions alive.
And the teachers are on board too. They see the value in making history and culture accessible and relevant to their students.
As the Cultural Revival Initiative gains momentum, Sara and Ben's efforts are recognized and supported by both local and national cultural institutions. Their model of engaging community and educational sectors becomes a blueprint for other regions, spreading the spirit of cultural appreciation across the nation. Vocabulary related to the theme, exploring national heritage.
Heritage. Valued objects and qualities such as historic buildings and cultural traditions passed down from previous generations. Custodian. A person who has responsibility for taking care of or protecting something.
Traditions. The transmission of customs or beliefs from generation to generation. Workshops. A meeting at which a group of people engage in intensive discussion and activity on a particular subject or project.
Revival. An improvement in the condition, strength, or fortunes of someone or something.